Hey, everybody. Early today, huh? They're sentencing. I was listening. They're sentencing Mark Redwine right now in the murder of Dylan Redwine, his own son. And it's been a long time coming. So hopefully we'll have a sentencing soon. Hello, Miranda and Nancy. I don't know if she's still in here. She popped through and put in a $5 super chat. So I'm gonna put that up there. Thank you so much, Nancy. You rock as well. Guys, there is a lot going on right now. What's up, Natasha? Hey, Sapito. Hello. Yeah, I am so early today, but trying to keep my little mind occupied. So, a couple things. So when we're going over like videos or something from a news media, we are going to be taking breaks. They have, I don't know, it's like a massive thing to where they're coming after content creators for which I don't generally do it. In fact, I think I've only did it before, like when I very first started out, but uploading content from like like news sources and things like that. So I don't get save it. Don't get irritated with me. I had to take breaks. I had to give commentary. And I'm probably going to be doing it more so than I normally do. Hello, Amanda. Thank you. Falling asleep, but thank you for covering Christopher. His mom, please, sounds so genuine for someone to understand. Yes, absolutely. And thank you so much. Yeah, and we're gonna look at that too. Tim Miller and they just did a press conference not long ago. They said they do not believe foul play. So, but then again, I saw something else where the mom, well, I didn't see the mom say it, but they're saying that they believe it was an abduction. So I don't know. Maybe they mean no foul play on the part of the parents, but we're going to be looking at it. So, hey, Leanne, better known as Toxic MTGV. Please go sub up to both Amanda S. Vita and MTGV. Good God, I can't talk. I'm so bad with letters. Give me some letters and I'll jack it up. She did say abduction, but in Spanish. Well, that would be why I missed that. I could barely speak and read English. So, and some interesting information is coming out about the Texas shooter. Okay. Like, and of course, people have to make it into a race issue. We will not do that here. We're talking about it because there was a bullying issue. And who in the hell goes into school? I don't care who you are, who goes into school with a gun, and then you're able to bond out the next day. What? But this kid was being bullied. So we're going to look at all that. I have a couple things that's not in the title. We just have a lot to talk about. Hello, Riley. Hello, Riley, Toxic's little baby, little son. She recognizes my voice. That is so sweet. Okay, let's hop into this. And thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all for hopping in here early. Let's get started. Let me see. Which ones do we want to talk about first? Anybody that I missed? Okay, let me see. Let's talk about the school shooter. All right, oh, perfect. Thank you, MTGV, for becoming a member. I'm working on new stuff for the members, and I'm actually working on a member stream. So, and thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. I honestly appreciate the support. Okay, let's jump into the school shooter. I can't see the chat either, guys. Instagram picture captures what looks like a gun in an 18-year-old Texas school shooter Dodge Charger. Family insists he was bullied for being rich before he was shot teacher in back and bullied 7 times. So Timothy George Simpkins turned himself in Wednesday at around 1 p.m. Now we're going to watch a little a little statement from his family. Oh my gosh, with the ads on this damn Daily Mail. Let's see. where was I at? Let's see. He opened fire that morning with a 45 caliber pistol during classroom brawl with other students. English teacher Calvin Pettit, 25, was shot in the back, suffering broken ribs and collapsed lung. A 15-year-old was in critical condition after he underwent surgery, while two others remain in the hospital. A teen girl who suffered an abrasion is expected to be released soon. Simpkins' relatives claim he was bullied, with one family member alleging that he was robbed because others were jealous of his nice clothes and fancy car, a reference to Simpkins' 2018 silver Dodge Charger. His cousin Chit Wheat wrote, "My little cousin was bullied. I don't know how I feel about this. He is not a bad kid." She said his aunt went to school to report the bullying, but nothing was done to protect him. She shared a video on Facebook of a classroom fight involving Timothy on Wednesday. Social media posts then show teen posing in his car, expensive clothes, sneakers. In one image, he's pictured with what appears to be a gun inside the door. So, guys, this is crazy. There's so many moving parts on this. Oh yeah, that definitely appears to be a gun. Okay, little inappropriate to be having a gun at school property, but I don't know. Let's look at this. Let's look at these pictures. Let's see. I don't know. These are just pictures. Let's see. Simpkins shown his car on the right with a friend posing in front of it. His family claims Wednesday that he is lovable, a nice boy. Yes, $75,000 was the bond. 18. The bully was 15. And I'm just gonna say this. Oh, Torrent County, huh? Oh, Torrent County is one of my favorite counties for corruption with CPS. It's like right up there with Kansas City. It's just getting better and better. Simpkins is held at Arlington City Jail on Wednesday night ahead of his transfer to Tarrant County Jail. He will appear before a judge after he's been transferred to the county jail. So I want to say this, guys. And I saw the fight video. I don't really want to show it here. It's easy to find. There's no reason to ever bring a gun to school. Okay. If the parents went, listen, I had a situation and we got a little time today. I'm going to hop back to the chat. We're going to go through this slowly. Let me see. Hey, Cree. It's never okay to it's never okay to bring a gun to school. I had a situation. I've had a few situations when my kid was in public school. Hey, Joan. I'll make sure I say hello to everybody. So, yeah, I've gone to school and they have done absolutely nothing. And yes, sometimes you have to take things into your own hands, but I don't mean bringing a gun to school. My thing was kind of like if you don't do something, I'm going to go. Not only am I going to go to the parents' house, I am going to go to the media and blah 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 blah. So, and I understand going to a school and them doing nothing. I understand going into school and them telling me my kid's the problem when my kid didn't even leave the damn house. So, but I don't know. This one was different to me. Hey, DJ, welcome, baby. So, hold on, Cree. I see you trying to talk to me. Let me see. You never told me y'all this, but my son was also accused of. No way. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, Cree. She says, if you don't mind me reading it, you put it in the chat. So I hope surely you won't. I never told y'all this, but my son was also accused of a school shooting. I am one of the unlucky moms that know what this angle looks like. Really? Huh. Well, let's see. Let me tell you, it's hard trying to bring programs to prevent this after we won in court. Really? Your son's case was 5 counts of conspiracy. One being aggravated on a cop, was facing basically life at 15. Wow. Huh. Let's see. You tried to get to school. You get some wonderful prevention program, but the entire county would. Yeah, they probably wanted you to just pack your shit and move. If I had to guess, the county was like, no, not only are we not going to do anything, we're just going to ignore all of this. God, that's wild. So you can see it from a different perspective. Okay. Simpkins family. He lives with his grandmother, Lily, sinner, in a $400,000 home. Carol, I'm not reading all these names out. Secretary Wright speaking, is a relative and family spokesperson. She told reporters outside the home that Simpkins was being relentlessly bullied, and that while they were sorry for the people that got hurt, that he hurt, they were grateful he didn't kill himself after being picked on by his bullies. Now, listen, and yes, of course, it's wonderful that he did not take his own life. But even if he would have, it's not the kids at the school or anybody. It's not, it's his mental health is the person responsible for him's responsibility. Okay. If he's getting picked on at school, you have a course of action you need to take. And I got to say, when I was watching her talk, I was kind of like, lady, he walked into school with a gun and he started shooting people. And we understand he did this. And we are so sorry. We're not saying we agree with what he did. Then what are you saying? Because you're minimizing the shit out of it. Okay? I'm not saying that there wasn't a bullying incident. I am not saying this kid didn't have the right to protect himself. What I'm saying is you don't have a right to bring a gun to school. This wasn't happening outside the school. So it falls on the board. It falls on the school. It falls on the teacher. It falls on both sets of parents. Both sets of parents, okay? So, I mean, and we're just, I'm sure more's going to come out. This is where the boy lives, because they say he was picked on and bullied because he had money. Okay. Well, then maybe you should have talked to your damn grandparents and you should have got an attorney and sued the shit out of the school if they didn't do anything. Right now, there's no, why does this kid have access to a gun? You're probably like, well, Amber, he's 18. Duh. Of course he could have access to a gun. Yeah, but he's still under their care. So which brings up another question, right? He's 18. How in the hell did he get out? Let's see. Calvin Pettit, a 25-year-old English teacher at Timberland High School, was shot in the back. Yeah, you shoot this teacher in the back. Okay. What'd he do? He actually tried to break the fight up. He tried to intervene. What the fuck did he do? He deserved to be shot? Really? I can't see the comment, y'all. Teenager shown left on his car ride in the photo released by police Wednesday after he went on the run. His family have not explained where the expensive things they say he was bullied over came from. It's unclear who bought him his car or if he has a job. Why is that relevant? Why is that relevant? The teenager shown left on his car ride photo released by police Wednesday after he went on the run. Okay. This is Timberview High School in Arlington, Texas. Let me hop back over here to y'all, and we're going to jump into some of these videos. All right, let's see. Use your word. Yeah, I know, right? We say that around here. Use your words. What's up, Shalom Nan? Hello. Let's see. Hey, BL. And again, Nancy, thank you for super chat. Thank you a minute, Svita. And MTGV. Make this go viral. TV, thank you for becoming a member. Okay. Let me get back down here. I just want to make sure I see everybody. It's okay, Bill. What happened to that? Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I love you too, Nancy. Thank you. Did the school sit up and go, oh, it's a problem anti-bullying policy? Well, they're all. Did you get blocked? No. Why would you get blocked? I can see you, Natasha. We don't generally block around here. Block is a strong word around here, buddy. Yeah, I can see you, and I definitely didn't block you, and I don't think the mods will. Gang affiliation is why it's relevant. Well, yeah, I guess so, maybe. Yeah, for sure. No, Natasha. Yeah, I don't think you're blocked, Natasha. I'm just now getting back to the chat, though, so. All right, so let's hop into these. I got the one with the family. Because your message didn't show a set error. Oh, it might just be a connection thing. It might just be a connection thing. He would. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't know if he was part of a gang or not. I have literally have no idea. I haven't seen anything to suggest that or that says that. So I have no idea. Okay, let me see. Here we go. So, and I am going to be stopping during this because it's a YouTube video, and yeah, I don't want. And this is. Hold on, let me exit out. I think it's KH. Let me double check. No, this is WFAA ABC 8 on YouTube. Go sub up or do whatever. Hit like, share the link. It's on the description. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. People losing their monetizations and getting flagged. So we're just going to be
safe. Selby is 15 years old, and his family tells us he was shot 4 times yesterday at school. They say Selby will undergo another surgery tomorrow morning. It is facing a long road to recovery. Tonight, Matt Howerton brings us an update from both families.
We come praying right now, God, for
with hands held,
everyone that has been impacted and influenced.
The family of Timothy Simpkins said a prayer as they waited for the 18-year-old at the center of the Timberview High School shooting in Arlington to be released.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they're going to say it in here, but immediately after the shooting, he calls his attorney. It's from my understanding that I believe that's what I read. But the attorney was contacted like almost immediately. So I think that's important. To me that he had the gun there. Maybe it was something he kept in his car. I don't know. Let's see. This is what, Texas, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I know the gun laws are probably pretty lenient there. He might have been, but not on the school property. He wasn't allowed to have it. But guys, this is a weird one, man. This is a real weird one to me.
From jail in Fort Worth.
This was not someone who was just out to go and shoot up school.
Then why did he have the gun with him? Why did he run? And why did he contact an attorney? Why do you have a spokesperson? Literally, guys, the shooting just stinking happened.
Simpkins is charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, accused of shooting
aggravated assault. To me, the charge seems light.
25-year-old teacher. And the 15-year-old seen in this cell phone video that police say was fighting him just moments before the shooting. Simpkins is in white. He's slammed to the ground and takes several punches while covering his head. The video is now part of the police investigation.
Wait a minute.
And late Thursday, we learned a little bit more.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I may piss somebody off with what I'm about to say. I want to hear this again to make sure I heard this correctly. But they say there was existing. Okay, so maybe there is, an existing history of bullying. But, yeah, I don't know. I want y'all to hear this.
A 25-year-old teacher. And the 15-year-old seen in this cell phone video that police say was fighting him just moments before the shooting. Simpkins is in white. He's slammed to the ground and takes several punches while covering his head. The video is now part of the police investigation.
And late Thursday, we learned a little bit more about that 15-year-old student Simpkins is accused of shooting.
Family identify the student punching Simpkins as Zacchaeus Selby. They say he was shot 4 times after the fight and is facing multiple surgeries. He's in an induced coma right now and on a ventilator. Both Selby and Simpkins...
15 years old, okay? Now, I don't know what went on between... At face value, it looks like the kid got his ass beat and it was too much for him. At face value. At face value with what I'm looking at right now. Now, if they said they went to school and there was bullying and we're doing all this, we're doing all these things, right? We're doing everything, right? But you immediately, this is taken... it's all over social media. You go and get a card. This kid is in a fucking induced coma, man. So I hope they bring out all this extra evidence of this existing bullying. And it happens all the time. I'm not saying it doesn't. But I just don't know. I don't know. But, man, you can't go around fucking pulling a gun because you get your ass beat, okay? You can't even go around pulling a gun if you can't do that, man. You cannot do that.
His family say the two were feuding and that the school knew about it, yet still allowed them in the same class. Simpkins' attorney.
So is it the two of them? Yeah, they should have been separated. If this was ongoing, they should have been separated. But where's this? All these kids, because in the conference they're like, "Oh, it was a thing. Like all these kids was bullying him. Like it was kind of like he just had enough. He was like, "Hey, you back up. Back up off me. I don't know."
Went as far to say that the 18-year-old was bullied by Selby. That self-defense will be part of the criminal case. Mansfield ISD still investigating what led up to the fight.
There's a distinction between a mass shooting, a school shooting. These are people who are out to shoot multiple people, and that's not what happened.
He shot the boy and a teacher and a student. That is multiple people. You minimizing twat. That's bullshit, dude.
But Selby's family points out their son is 3 years younger and not a bully. Selby's grandmother telling us Simpkins' family is trying to make him sound like a victim. My grandson is in the ICU. He's the victim.
He's the victim.
In Arlington.
Guess what? Simpkins could have been a victim if he could have handled the shit differently. Okay? It's just my opinion, and I know there's probably more to come out. All right? I can't see the chat. I'm about to get back over. This is so fucking stupid, dude. The kid shot up a fucking he shot 3 fucking people, and he was out the very next day. He's an 18-year-old adult. Am I the only one that sees a problem with this? Hey, good day. Welcome, baby. What and please, if I'm missing something, please show me. Please tell me. I'll take opposing criticism. It's fine. I have no worries about that. But this is wrong. This is wrong. They are minimizing the shit out of this, okay? They're minimizing the crap out of this. There should be a separate. Yeah, they should have been separated. I want to know how long this was going on, because guess what? The school's probably going to get the shit suit out of them if there is a paper trail of this going on. You got to get your 2-year-old blower. Okay, no worries, Miranda. Have a good one, honey. Let me see. No bullying policy, like it says, skateboard, sidewalk. It's not a system to prevent. They are a system to work. Let me see. We have no tolerance to bullying policy in Canada. Yeah, we have the same thing in the U.S. It doesn't matter. And God, it's crazy. He was embarrassed for getting. Immediately after this video was taken, the damn kid went and shot the shit up. Called his attorney, went on the run. What? This teacher, man, if I was this teacher, 25, ain't been out of college very long, right? He's teaching. There ain't no way. I'd be like, I'm resigning. I'll go be an accountant or some shit. Like, this is insane. No security at the school. I'm not sure. That video doesn't appear to have anybody around when they're throwing down. It's crazy. Like, I'm just making sure I didn't miss you. Hey, Charlotte, great. Let's see. In McCall, we used to rack little 22s in your truck. Yeah, now they do that stuff here. My brother got in trouble. When I'm in Tennessee, he got in trouble for having a gun in his vehicle, just for having it, for hunting. He got in trouble. Same thing with a knife, which, he's crazy. I'm sure he was bragging, I'm sure there's a reason. But yeah, and around here, it's just a bunch of damn country kids. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but you definitely can't do it on school property. Your daughter was relentlessly bullied. You pull her out. So she finished. Solemn non. Same thing with my kid. Like, we had an incident when she was 14. I bought the hype of a what are they called? What do they call when they I can't remember, but they took a school and they like vamped it up, okay? And then they call it something else, a charter school. Oh, I bought all the hype about this charter school. So we put her in there. I'm not getting into all of it here. But yeah, it was a long drawn out thing. The school, it carried on and on. I'm in the middle of a board meeting, all this other shit. They're like, "Oh, what does your kid do after school? Oh, this, all that." She's a damn kid. She goes, she's a damn skater kid. Like, are you fucking kidding me? She goes to church, home, school. She was a straight A student, not the aggressor, never the aggressor. Okay. And she had this group of girls that were picking on her. Okay. I'm not going to say why they were fucking picking on her, because we don't do that issue over here. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. It's good or evil. That's it. That's the way I look at it. But it was the obvious reason why they were fucking picking on her. And I told him, y'all failed to keep my kids safe. You know what I mean? So their solution, they're going to watch her walk. The teachers, I got you. I'm looking. They're going to watch her walk to each classroom. Well, they pinned her up in the middle of a fucking bathroom, right? It didn't work. They failed to keep my kids safe. So let me tell you what their fucking solution was, right? Instead of dealing with these problematic assholes, okay, and their parents, no, they put my kid in something called a fucking twilight school, which is for juveniles. I was beside myself. They go late afternoon, 4 days a week, and I was devastated. But God is so good and so big. Every day, all day. When is he good? Every day, all day, right? She was able to graduate that year early. She had one-on-one. The kids that were filtered through there, it wasn't so bad. Like, God showed up and showed out as always. But, it's praise God for God, because the school didn't do shit. They blamed her. Like, what I'll monitor her. I'll walk her to her classrooms. I promise you. But yeah, it was ridiculous. But that was their solution, to punish her, in essence. But what they took for bad, God took for good, as always. Hey, Tracy. Hey, baby. So yeah, but it don't always work out like that, as we see right here. You know what I mean? And I want to know more about this story. BL says his actions by taking the gun and using it was not right. In my opinion, it was premeditated. BL, I was thinking the exact same thing. He knew at some point he was gonna throw hands with this kid. I thought the exact same thing. And if they're gonna be, I wonder if they. Here's the way I'm looking at it. Let's see. You go on to say, this should be a wake up call that new gun law pass it. Well, listen, I'm weird about the gun laws. Now, I do think the gun laws we have should be enforced. But we have tons of gun laws that are not enforced, right? But I am not one of these people. Oh my God, it's a school shooting. Take everybody's guns. No. And good luck trying to take ours from this house. I don't believe in that. But because it's the person with the gun, right? But these are kids. How did this fucking kid get this gun? Why is it so easily, a picture taken with it in his door? Like, it's stupid. And I completely agree, BL. I think it was 110% premeditated. Until I have further, whatever. But I mean, it seems like it was a little bit premeditated. God is amazing. Good day. Absolutely. Yeah, it did Shalom Non for sure. Hey, Cray. 420. Your son just learned the save combo 25. Yes. I mean, you have to. I mean, you got to teach your kids. If you're going to be messing around or whatever, I mean, gun prevention is not bad. It doesn't matter if you believe in gun safety, not prevention. Gun safety is, I mean, everybody should know gun safety. If you are all about keeping yourself safe or your children safe, you need to learn gun safety, period. Even if you don't use guns, you know what I mean? Or you better get handy with a knife or a bat or whatever. Bieber, know the new gun law in Texas. No, it was not What? They're saying it wasn't premeditated? Is that what you're telling me, BL? And the new gun. Oh, there's a new gun law in Texas. Okay, well, I wouldn't even know about that. I know here, you could do whatever the hell. In Tennessee, you could do whatever. I mean, you don't have to conceal. Like, you don't have to do none of this shit. I mean, nothing. But I will say, though, like, for me, I don't have any charges. I don't have nothing. Like, I don't have nothing, no felonies, no nothing. And they denied me when I first applied for a gun. What? So, like, literally for no reason. So, but then again, and now you got everybody carrying a gun. It's stupid. But let's see. Gun laws aren't followed by criminals. Very good point also, Miranda. It's all preventable if you're a nosy and involved enough in your child's life. In your child's life, period. Yes, I agree with that. So let's look at this. Let me show y'all this this aunt, or no, she's a spokesperson for the family. Guys, I don't mean to be like I hate this kid got picked on, and and I know how bad kids can get picked on. I've been through it multiple times with my kids. And I'm telling you, she minimized the shit. She minimized the crap out of it. Hold on. I don't think think I had the right one. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. I think we have time today. I'm not trying to rush today. I wanted to go live early. Let's see. I want to see this whole interaction with the family. Let me see. I want to see the whole one. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull this one up too real quick. And I want y'all, listen, here's another aspect of it, right? Here's a whole nother aspect of it. There's other kids at this damn school, right? There's other teenagers at this damn school who are traumatized. Now all the parents have to sit their kids down and talk. And, you know, either they're traumatized or they're going to be desensitized, okay? I can't believe this boy's family came out and minimized the shit out of this. And I'm even more shocked that he's out on bond.
An emotional, traumatic day
This
for
is
students,
nuts.
parents, and teachers. What started off as an ordinary school day ended up with students hiding under
BL,
desks
I
on
agree with
lockdown
that
for
statement
hours.
for
We
protection.
know a fight
I agree
broke
with
out
that.
inside of a classroom, and that's when a shooting happened. 4 people were hurt. We know 2 were teenagers and
Hold on. Let me read this. New law. Texas is poised to remove one of its last gun restrictions after lawmakers approved allowing people to carry handguns without license and background check and training to go with it. Oh, it's the exact same way in Tennessee. It's the exact same way. Yep. No, and I think that is, I mean, there's got to be some restrictions. Well, I bet there's going to be restrictions now, but you can't bring a gun on school property regardless. Like, so that's already an existing thing that was obviously not enforced. But what are they going to do? Check every kid's car every single day? I mean, it seems a little intrusive and much. So, I mean, like, where is the common ground? Like, what do you do? This situation is a little bit different. Maybe. It probably happens way more than we think, right? So
the shooting happened. 4 people were hurt. We know 2 were teenagers and 2 were adults. A boy is in critical condition tonight, a 15-year-old boy. We know the suspect
Thank you. Good
is
day.
in custody, and parents are hugging their kids a little tighter.
Yeah.
I mean, we're scared. We're scared. We just want to go in and get our kids.
Parents pulled off of the side of a high.
Can you imagine? Which I've had, but it was like a little prank call. But can you imagine an active shooter at your kid's school, right? Some of y'all probably absolutely been through this, okay? And your kid is crouched down in the corner of the classroom. There's an active shooter. I can't really talk. Well, here's the mic. There's an active shooter. Mom, say some prayers. Call the police. Like, how fucking terrifying is that, right? For the kid, for the parent. I'd be going nuts.
Highway in tears after an
Ugh.
active shooting at Timberview High School in Arlington Wednesday morning.
We're not okay. We're not okay, and this is not okay.
It's
This
not.
has got to stop.
Arlington police
Well,
say the
okay.
shooting was not a random act of violence.
What we believe happened preliminary is that there was a fight between the students and another individual in a class, and a gun was used.
He says a fight. A fight.
And there are 4 victims.
Parents flooded this performing arts center in Mansfield where students arrived in buses. They were desperate to reunite with their kids. Keely Wade is a student. She hid and prayed with her teacher.
God's with us, and He's here to protect us. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Mom, what was it like for you to hear this?
I was at work. It was very.
Guys, y'all know what that y'all got to know what that reminded me of, right? Y'all got to know when that kid professed her love to God and that school shooter blew her brains out while she's professing her love for Christ. Oh my God.
Scary because my husband teaches there too. And I wasn't sure if they were going to come home.
Police searched for
God.
the suspect, 18-year-old Timothy Simpkins, for several hours. He's
Is this his mugshot? This is his current mugshot. Dude, ooh, y'all got to show me some strong evidence. Like, it needs to be some horrific bullying. You can't minimize what this kid did, man. Okay?
for several hours. He's now in custody after turning himself in.
What are you going to do when you get home?
We're going to hold them tighter. I'm thankful because today could have ended so much differently than what it did.
We heard that same message from so many parents who are feeling
It could have been so much different than what it was. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. He didn't even, oh man. So I got a couple more. I want to find the parents. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Where is, I want to see where this kid's family's at. I had it pulled up, but I guess I didn't pull it up. Leave these people alone. I go to jail and they put all schools around Legacy Rage on lockdown. I'm just reading these comments. I was not fellowship, not a long way. Teachers had us on lockdown. We were all we were doing is praying. It was so scary. Why didn't the school want metal detectors? Let's see this comment. It said, wrong focus. The real problem, bullying. Why doesn't the state of Texas have better gun control? Why don't we have more cell programs and trainings? Why is this a great question to start with, but shifts more focus on the real issues? Man, I'm telling you now, guys, I don't know, man. Where is this family? Here, let me go here. I'm going to put y'all on something else and I'm going to go find it. I have another one. Guys, this one's got me real irritated. I was okay. And then people started sending, I can't even remember. I think it was Char the Great actually sent me this. Did you see this junk? This kid was released. Let me see. Oh, God. Yeah, I got a lot in here to talk about today. But we got time. As I said, we have time. All right. So, what do I want to? I guess. No. Here we go. Hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put y'all on another one. Let's see. While I'm looking.
Now, Scoop, finally some movement there and some relief for some of these parents, no doubt.
Yeah, a lot of relief for the parents.
All right, good afternoon.
All right, here's the press conference. Hold on. Let me share the screen. Here's the press conference for the shooting, the full press conference. So, let me see. Let me share the screen. And I'm going to find the boys, the suspect's family. So give me half a second. It's 17 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We're just going to, watch because we pretty much know what happened. But this is initial right after happened and when they caught him.
Appreciate you guys staying out here in this heat and this weather. I want to start off with some good news on our victims. All three victims are okay at this point in time. I want to tell you that one of the victims was a student. He went into surgery. He is in ICU. He is out of surgery at this point in time. That's great news. We need to make sure that we keep him in thoughts and prayers, the families. We have an adult male who is not in surgery but is in good condition. And then we have a female that was also maybe grazed by a bullet or injured in some way. I don't have all the facts. That person is expected to be released hopefully today. So two will remain in the hospital, which continue to make hopefully a speedy recovery. Again, we need to make sure that we pray and also pray for their families. The good news is our suspect is in custody. Timothy Simpkins is in custody. He is currently in the police station at Odd Cribs in Arlington, Texas. The detectives are talking to him at this point in time. He will be charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
This is so wild to me. Aggravated assault.
I also wanted to say,
hold on, y'all.
Good news is that all our students have now been evacuated from the school. We had about 1,700 students here at Timberview High School, and we're glad that they're safe. We're trying to reunite them with their families and ensure that. All
right, here I come. I'm back. I'm coming back to y'all. Let me see. So the Great. All right, I got this. I don't know if it's the full interview, but I got him talking. I mean, literally, what I said. Yeah, he's on an ankle monitor, guys. Y'all see why this shit's so aggravating. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. It's just playing. So this is NBC in, I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to put the link in the description. We're going to be stopping, so y'all just got to deal with it because, like I said, YouTube is went crazy. Which I mean, they haven't gone crazy. They are well within their rights to say, "Hey, you need to do this completely right with fair use, or don't do it at all." So, but we're going to be careful over here. So.
The latest information on the investigation. Some families are sharing two different points of view on what happened at Timberview High School in Arlington. But first, the latest information on the investigation. The teenager accused of opening fire after a fight is out of jail and back home tonight. New video from earlier in the day shows 18-year-old Timothy Simpkins being brought into the Tarrant County Jail in handcuffs. Hours later, our crews were outside the jail when he was released to his family. The teen was given an ankle monitor and released on bond. The classmate he's accused of shooting remains in the ICU. The family of 15-year-old Zacchaeus Selby says he was shot 4 times. They spoke with our Meredith Yeomans, and she begins our coverage tonight.
This is 15-year-old
I'm not sure, Cree. I don't know. I don't think he's on a strict anything. His bond to me was low as shit. But maybe they'll say it in here. And like I said, it gives 2 totally different points of view. They're like, our son's in ICU, right? Your son's walking the damn streets with a stupid ankle monitor. You know, like, this is in your little gated community home. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be, you know, this is not over by a long shot. And I hope this family fights back. These are kids. They're going to make stupid ass decisions, right? But, I mean, this kid was 15. What, would he been a freshman? This kid's a senior. Does this matter? You know, I don't. Truly doesn't matter. I mean, how soft was this 18-year-old? Apparently not. Oh, he's so hard, he gonna get a pistol. Oh, we're going to show them. Sit your ass down, for crying out loud.
Zacchaeus Selby. His family shared photos with us to remind people who they say the victim in Wednesday's school shooting really is. His mother says she hasn't left her son's side since he was rushed to Medical City, Arlington, with 4 gunshot wounds to the chest, stomach, arm, and leg. These are 2 of Zacchaeus' friends.
I hope he just makes it through. That's all I can say. Like, he's a good person at heart. So hopefully Allah got him.
Police say the shooting happened moments after a fight broke out in class. Confirming today the student in the white shirt being beaten is the accused shooter, Timothy Simpkins. An arrest affidavit says after the fight, witnesses saw Simpkins retrieve a black firearm from a backpack, point the firearm at Selby, and shoot. Hours later,
so which picture is this right here? Because that's 2 totally different pictures. Are these 2 different, like, are these school photos? Are these mug shots? What pictures are these? Asking for a friend.
Simpkins' family had this to say.
The decision that he made, taking the gun, we're not justifying that.
Guys, please. Look, we're not justifying that. We're just merely saying that kid had it coming, okay? We're not justifying it. We're just going to sit on here and minimize the shit out of it. We're not justifying it. God forbid. Heavens, no. Heavens, no. Okay, honey. Okay. Let's look at what your precious darling did. Your precious family member, who's the victim.
Firearm at Selby and shoot. Hours later, Simpkins' family had this to say.
The decision that he made, taking the gun, we're not justifying that. That was not right. But he was trying to protect himself.
Meantime, the family of Zacchaeus Selby is watching over.
Protection from what? He already got his ass beat. He could have just left for the day. You go home and you tell your family, no, I'm not having this. You know, call the attorney and sue the shit out of the school. I'm not doing this. Put me in a different school. Homeschool me. There's a million things they could have done if this was an existing issue. I'm going to see a tall list of proof that this kid was justified. Get real, man. This is stupid. And this is what's wrong with our youth anyways. If this kid gets away with this shit, do you know how ridiculous it's going to be?
Over the 15-year-old still stuck in the ICU on a ventilator in a medically induced coma. Selby's grandmother told us off camera she's grateful she isn't planning a funeral right now. She feels the accused shooter's family is trying to make Simpkins look like the victim.
Right.
When this, she says, is a victim. Meredith Yeomans, NBC5.
Selby's family says he will undergo 2 more surgeries tomorrow. A 25-year-old teacher remains in hospital in good condition tonight. A third victim was treated and released yesterday. Simpkins faces 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for the shooting. Simpkins' family attorney spoke moments after his release.
This was not someone who was just out to go and shoot up school and had made a...
Kim Cole. Why does that name sound familiar? Kim Cole. Is she an attorney out of one of these cases that we've covered up there? You got me thinking about that. That name sounds real familiar to me.
If their mind, you know, hey, I'm upset and I'm just going to shoot anyone. Someone who was just...
Family attorney spoke moments after his release.
This was not someone who was just out to go and shoot up school and had made up their mind, you know, hey, I'm upset and I'm just going to shoot anyone I see. That was not the situation here.
Simpkins' bond conditions say he must stay away from Timberview High School and his alleged victims. He is also under 24-hour home confinement and drug testing.
Okay. Okay. So, well, at least... Okay. Hold on. I'm not going to replay it. Hold on.
You have your...
Let me get back here to y'all. Okay. Let me get back here to y'all. So, home confinement. So, we're going to be moving on with the next story. But, that's... BL says that's the problem. Both of them are victims. And yeah, I can agree with that to a degree. You know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they probably both were. Sapito. Yeah, I always say over here, sometimes civil rights lawyer, maybe that's why it sounds familiar. Perhaps. Yeah. Let me see. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I say it over here all the time. Sometimes, not always, but a lot of times it's a class issue outside of like an economic issue. Outside of race issue. I'm not saying there's not race issues, but I'm saying a lot of times it is a class issue. As far as our government and us, they don't give a fuck. So don't put yourself. Kim Cole is a comedian. Oh, that may be where that name sounds familiar. I don't know. You're still here listening and making food for kiddos. Okay, perfect. All right, so I guess. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? They could have had this to where there could have been a group of kids picking on him, but it's never the answer to walk into a school with a gun. They would be so chill if the roles were reversed. Oh, God. Riley's wagging her finger saying, bad boy. He is a bad boy, Riley. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. So let's hop into this missing 3-year-old baby. I've got a few on this. Let me see. Now, this was an update that they gave. Now, let me just go over. All right. This is a missing 3-year-old. He went to chase a dog. And that's something else, too. Can any of y'all tell me whose dog the boy was chasing? They say that this is Plantersville, Texas. They say the 3-year-old, he was with his family. He was dog. They were calling for him. They never found him. He never came back. But the original story was he was chasing a dog, right? Whose dog was he chasing? I was thinking about that earlier. I don't know the answer to that. They may have said it. I don't know. I was wondering, do y'all know? But this just happened. Probably 2 hours ago now. This press conference.
No information that we had yesterday. No.
Tim Miller is the guy right there beside him. He's on the scene. So, yeah, it's awful.
Leads or anything. We had a phenomenal bunch of people out here going over and over what we've already gone over. Today, this morning, we had the night crew relieved, a fresh team out here. We've had more boots on the ground with volunteers from the Texas Effort Search and their associates, their comrades. There's other groups that have volunteered. They're all in a structured, organized grid search. Everybody has an area. They're going over anything that looks suspicious, objects, anything. So they're doing that right now. It may take about 4 hours before they get back. Then we'll let them have a break.
Well, it's maybe sounding like Summer's case, except for Tim Miller seems to feel like there's no foul play. So, but the family says they were abducted. Yeah. I guess, Natasha, yeah, if you look at it like that. I mean, where are these kids going? Right. And we're going to move into the summer. You know, there's different stuff surrounding that situation. This is KHOU 11.
And then we'll come back and get a recon on that. And we'll send another team
Amy
out.
J.
So I'll be honest with you folks. At this moment, I have absolutely no leads to give you. We have no leads to go on that we had yesterday. We're searching with a team. Part of our team, I said, is investigators working on criminal issues of interest, possible persons of interest. We've got federal, international partners helping us in case there's any connection in the southern, across the southern border. We're checking everything. We've had offers from all of it to help us out. As I said, the biological dad lives in Mexico, so we're having people help on that. We're doing everything we can with all our partners to check out every.
Did y'all catch that? They said the biological dad lives in Mexico, and they are checking on that. So,
remote lead we have, which is very few. The partners on the ground, the law enforcement and the searchers, are doing their part. So we're kind of combining those. We connected the dots.
So, guys, do y'all know? Have y'all heard anything? Those that have been following this missing 3-year-old Christopher Ramirez, whose dog was he chasing? Has anybody said? Because I probably just missed it. But whose dog was he even chasing? You know, because I don't know about this situation because it's a moving, fluid investigation, fluid search. But, you know, sometimes people entice kids with candy animals, especially puppies. So I don't know, just throwing things out there.
This morning, and we still have really nothing that of any substance.
Hey, Angelique.
So I'll be glad.
It was the neighbor's dog. Thank you.
If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them.
And welcome to the stream.
Yes, ma'am.
Got you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
We are slightly expanding it now, slightly, just a little bit past the subdivision. Then we're going to slightly expand it some more with the grid and the search teams in their particular
Thank
area.
y'all.
We're going to pull them back after a while to let them rest up and get maybe another team to go out and let them take a break. And we may expand it some more if we have reason to believe there's an area that needs to be checked out. So I'll keep y'all informed on that as we have it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I could barely hear her.
It's corroborated the mother's story of the time frame. We've had to make sure all the timing on the film is coincided with, not 20 minutes later off sync. All that's been checked out by the professionals. It's almost unfortunately, I just have to say, it's at a standstill right now.
Y'all know what stood out to me? Another correlation with Summer Wells. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying, like, it's weird. She says, mom says she was away. She turned around for 2 minutes, which we know that this mom may be telling the truth, but we definitely know that Kandis probably was away more than 2 minutes. But I just thought that 2 minutes, it jumped out at me.
No.
He's the very best ever, Solomon. The very best.
To remind how we're working, the We have a team of investigators from the fed, state, local level doing a criminal overview of any investigation. We have the officers, fed, state, local, with the volunteers doing a field. So they're two different missions where they're connecting each other with dialogue, and if anything from the ground can help them out, vice versa. But right now we're coming up with 0 as we speak. So we're looking at.
I think she said person of interest.
Family again to go 0.
Hold on.
So
no person of interest at this time is what she said. Question mark.
Family again to go over. We've already done that once. The family, extended family, but nobody is, to use the term, throw up a red flag so far.
Dude, however, this is weirdly like summer.
We've got a team right now revisiting the family members.
They're reinvestigating the family. They're re-looking at. They're getting them to tell their stories over again. She said no person of interest at this time. Like question, and he's like they're reevaluating. You know, they're going back over. So
family checking out where they were at the moment, et cetera.
This was this morning.
Employment records, times, clock out
time employment record.
One place where the stepfather worked at. All these things have been checked. They've already been checked, but they're rechecking. Yes, sir. Oh, that's right. Go ahead. Do that.
Do we know of any other witnesses besides family?
The elderly lady that lives across the street that saw him, but that's already been
checked Sue.
Out from day one.
Ah.
Right. Yeah, with the one we talked about the first day. Yes. Yes, sir.
Hold on, Kat. That's a good point. Kat says, this is similar to Dulce Alvarez case too. Dad lives in Mexico and child just vanished. Mom not paying attention. Yes. Yes. God, that Dulce, I hope I'm saying it correctly. Yeah, that case has always bugged me. Good luck, Miranda. Yeah, that case has always bugged me. Always. Yeah. You really thought they would find Summer. Everybody thought that. I live in Tennessee. They pulled out all the stops. So
On the cellular phones of the family. Did they find any substance? Did they find anything on that phone?
We have the federal agents. And
did you find anything on their phone?
Scrutinize the phone records in extensive detail. All that's being checked out to go along with the alibi time frames, et cetera, et cetera. So far, nothing.
There's Andy Griffith playing in the background.
The consulate and
it's his phone because he'll reach down there and try to silence it. But so throughout the press conference, you're going to hear Andy Griffith.
Others have called me to offer their assistance if needed. In the event there might be a connection, and I say it might be, they called us to offer, if need be, any assistance. And we've graciously taken them up on that and shared that information. In the event, like I told them, we have no, at this moment, reason to believe that that's the case, but we're expanding it to that the source there.
Okay, good day. No worries.
We have seen this morning almost 20 construction workers who are right to the scene.
Yes.
So do you need more support on this moment?
I'm sorry.
Do you need more people coming?
No, at this time, we, as I said yesterday.
And they're saying no more searchers.
Heartfeltly tell everybody, we appreciate the civilians, citizens wanting to come out here, but we have a difficult area here in the woods, etc. We have to keep it in the grids. That's why everybody's got a grid area where they're assigned. There's a law enforcement personnel assigned to the organized.
I mean, this search sounds the way they're doing the search and how they're doing it. It's exactly the way they were doing Summers. And Tim Miller's on the scene. I mean, there you go. Like, you got to feel safer knowing he's on the scene,
so
right?
They can communicate if they find anything. Everybody got their area of expertise on the ground to search, and then it's all keeps coordinated. So if we had too many people out here, to be honest with you, the good faith effort would clog it up. And I hope that people
yeah, they said too many people's on the scene. It would good faith effort. It would clog it up.
We do
all right, let me see what else.
We have to keep it in a structured, organized environment where everybody knows
there
where
they go with terrain issues again. Yep.
We would probably contaminate some areas. Everybody knows what to look for, and the documents will get GPS coordinates on that particular object, so that something be located. And so if
you have a good day too, Shalom Nine.
We could have a mess. So that's why I thank them on your news reports. And at this time, no, we don't. I'm sorry. And I remind you this morning what I said yesterday. We are not getting any tips like to a 911 call to our.
Well, if he would have been taken by his dad, I mean, I think that would have been, I don't know, the way I see the scene, the way it was described, the kids chasing after the neighbor's dog. Okay. I mean, like it would have to be so beyond elaborate. But if that is a possibility, they're working with, he said that they're looking into that avenue. But I tell you what, dads do take their kids and go to different countries. I mean, one of the most famous cases ever is Not Without My Daughter, that Sally Fields movie. I'm trying to remember the actual name in real life, but that story was crazy. But yeah, and people do that. But I don't know. This seems a little bit. I don't think it's that. My knee jerk, response initially.
We're not getting any tips from
no tips.
We're not getting any tips on any Facebook or other related social media types of systems out there. And we're monitoring all this Facebook that we can in case somebody says something there. I've had very few random calls from people that I know. Or
he's getting some random calls now.
Saying, hey, I heard this or I heard that. Nothing of any substance.
Nothing. Nobody's. They ain't even calling with bullshit tips right now. It's what he's saying. Nothing. They got nothing.
So frustrating about the boots on the ground, the people who work in technology, and telling you folks to tell the public, we're just running into a
really BL.
A stalemate right now.
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, I was going to bring that up.
I'm not sure, Natasha.
It's going to be contained, but I was going to say to the media.
I don't know that either, Kat.
Talked about that a while ago in a recon meeting. The Texas Renaissance Festival starts this weekend.
Kat said, that the Texas Renaissance Festival is in town. So there's new people in the area because it's Friday. It happened yesterday. So there's new people in the area. Yeah, I wanna look up and see a map. Kat says, well, let's see. There was 2 questions. What direction and area was he chasing the dog in? Was Natasha's question. How many registered pedos are in the area? Great questions. Kids and people don't discriminate their air. No, they do not. They do not. Yeah. BL, I didn't know that either, that the boy's dad was beat to death, the school shooter. I mean, we're going to be looking into it. Okay. That's some great questions. In Plaindersville, Texas. Y'all watch this and I will go.
It starts out tomorrow also with people responding to workers. So the traffic is going to be clogged up with people attending it from the north, the Bryant College Station, resources of tourists, Conroe coming from the north to the south, the Houston Metroplex coming from the south to the north. We're going to have a gridlock of traffic here. So you plan your trips up here accordingly. Y'all or your colleagues that come up here, you may be delayed if you've ever been up here during Renaissance season. So it doesn't affect the areas we're covering. It's just going to clog up the area. And again, you know what the Renaissance is like. There's a lot of people up here. But
so it's possible that there's already like creepers, that sucks, man. He's saying it's a really big festival, so people come from everywhere. So they'll already be there setting up. They'll already be there with their tents and getting their little booths ready. To me, that's a big deal. That's a big deal to me.
We was same grid. We expanded a little bit. No particular reason other than we crossed this. We crossed over what we've done day one, yesterday, last night. We crossed over everything over and over. So we expanded it. We're still keeping the people here, but we're expanding a little bit and a little bit more.
Let me see.
And looking for anything anything that may be suspicious, clothing, anything. We're documenting on GPS coordinates.
Hey, Kara.
Exactly where it is, analyzing to see if it's related.
It's okay. In the day where the
rabbit
most
trail, yes, like I said, it could be a rabbit trail, but we're chasing.
Yes. Angelique has a good comment. It says, in the day where most everyone has a ring, I'm surprised no one knows anything. Absolutely. The camera ring. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Same thing. This is weird. Like, how are these kids going in populated areas? I mean, like, oh man, God.
Kind of disappointing that we don't have anything yet to go on. It's got any substance, but we're hoping it will change in a little bit. Y'all's messages to the public, their eyes and ears. Y'all are the messengers. Tell them we're asking for any and all. If you saw anything suspicious, as Mr. Miller said last night, if you saw anything suspicious that might be 5 miles away, he'll talk about that in a minute. Let us know. We'll follow up on it. We haven't had that many leads, factual leads to follow up on. Most
No.
times on things like this, you get the leads with, there's hundreds of leads, hundreds of.
So why do y'all think that is? Why do y'all think there's been no tips? None. Not even bullshit ones. Why do y'all think that is? Even he said normally we get tons. Is it because the baby's Hispanic? Is it because there's just nobody's, I mean, like, what do y'all think it is? I'm generally asking. Like, what do y'all think it is? That's weird to me. That's weird to me too. It's weird to him. It's weird to me. And I ain't even a professional. I'm a dumb hick behind a computer. So, that's weird. I agree with him. That stands out to me.
Oh, we're having very few, if any.
If you don't mind, both you and what you get to speak on, can you talk about how frustrating this is? You mentioned this is a 3-year-old boy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We're on day 3. It's very frustrating to
I agree,
the family,
Natasha.
number one. And we're here to help the family find that young man with all the resources that our law enforcement, our support bases. We've had, there's federal, state, and local resources called in, volunteers. Yes, it's frustrating for them, but we have one mission. We have a coalition of people trying to get this mission accomplished, which is to find a young man. And y'all are part of that coalition. Y'all are team members to help us out, get anything that can be of substantial use. And we do appreciate that greatly. So, any other questions for me? If not, Mr. Miller is here to.
He got the Andy Griffith going, boy. All right.
Well, we're focused on this area.
Trying to see. I thought I had another.
Keep moving out in case of.
I think I might be.
Anything that's leading us anywhere, we're just moving.
I believe so, Kara.
More expanded area. They're searching their like-minded colleagues, the volunteers that have an organized group of searchers.
Wow.
Have a supervisor of their group with law enforcement with them. So we're just doing.
People don't follow directions. You got to hit the dislike twice. I don't know why people are always playing with me.
Reason to bring us out there than just
okay.
Expanding it for curiosity's sake. See if there's anything that might be out there that we missed, or it's out there that we want to document. I don't know. We're just, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I recall a case. I believe somebody worked in Australia in a recent past of a 3-year-old. Ironically, 3-year-old saw it on the news not long back, a few months ago, and was recovered and being out in the wilderness for 3 days. And I just kind of spurred me up as a glimmer of faith, hope, prayers that maybe this 3-year-old, I believe it was Australia.
No tips is very odd unless it's a rural area, but without any coverage, but strange for sure.
3-year-olds
That's what made me think of trafficking. Yep. Or somebody, or bio snatched him. Yep, I agree.
Any other questions for me?
I agree.
Thank y'all very much. No. We verified that, re-verified it. The question was checked out first day, and there's no known disability.
No known disability. So let's look at the mom. Well, we're going to try to maybe read it. I don't know. It's not going to do me any good to play y'all Spanish because I can't translate. So there's that. Can barely read English for crying out loud. Mother pleads for help amid desperate search for her 3-year-old in Texas. All right, let me see. And this is ABC News. Don't come for me, ABC. I'm going to stop. I'm going to give commentary. I gave you a shout out. So don't be crazy, okay?
Noon. Authorities believe he followed a dog into the woods and he never came back.
There's no evidence of foul play. There's no evidence that he left on his own. So we got one fact. The fact is that he's missing.
Overnight, a massive search around the 4.5-mile.
So this case went national immediately. I mean, this is ABC News. Like this is MSM. So I'm glad to see that for sure.
Wooded area near Houston. Law enforcement combing every inch with dogs and manpower, even draining one large body of water and deploying.
Guys, no wonder. Look at all this damn area. Holy shit. Oh, God. Needle in a haystack, man. Holy crap.
Divers to search smaller ones.
This is still a rescue. It is not a recovery. Some people asking about all those to be crystal clear. We're still looking for that young man. We're just conducting process of elimination of all of the things of interest.
Deputies translating for Christopher's mother, explaining the timeline when she realized her son was missing.
The question was, how long before she noticed that the child was not there? She estimates it was probably 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. But she seems pretty devastated. Wow. 2 minutes. But we know 2 seconds is all it takes for something bad to happen. Man, this is so sad. Look at the little face.
About 150 people are out searching for Christopher, including volunteers and members of 8 fire departments.
What in the world?
It's kind of hard to believe.
I guess that was it. I guess that was the end of the video. Let me hop back to y'all. Oh, goodness. Let me see. It's very sad. She does seem very devastated. She does seem very devastated. It is unbelievable how many kids are going missing. Yeah. You can translate for me? Well, I appreciate that. Can you translate my language? I need to see that whole interview with Mom. I'm having a hard time finding it, but this case is not over. Y'all know too, not saying that this is like that at all. We really just don't know. We really just don't know. But y'all remember Addie Ray? Not the influencer, but the baby that went missing, and then they found her. There was another one. There's so many to count, and it's the oh God, retainer. What are they called? But there's no fencing around these. Somebody help me. What's the damn word? What's the word I'm looking for? But they want these walls put up around these. What is it called? Where's the word I'm looking for? Ravine. Ravine. Is that the right word? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But Addie Ray was one of those babies. They found her. There's been several kids like that. I can't talk right now, girl. So retaining pond. That's it. So there's no fencing. And like all over the states, they've been wanting more retention fences, right? Retaining walls. Let's see. Did I see it? 3 kids were just found in the wilderness by a volunteer. The volunteer was told not to search in an area, and he did anyways. What? But thank God he don't follow directions, right? Texas is known for aggressive wildlife too. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Let me see. What happened? What'd you say, Natasha? She definitely ain't acting like Kandis. Yeah. She's definitely not. Well, mainly because she's holding her head up, but I have no clue what it feels like to be the mother of a missing child. So maybe I'd be nodding the fuck out too, which I probably would not, but, we try not to. Which kids? That family from Arizona. The family from Arizona, guess what, guys? It was in Mexico. How crazy is that? And they're doing great. They weren't missing at all, apparently. Let me see. But I did see that. Let me see. Yeah, I thought I'd seen that. Good Day sent me one too that I told her we would talk about today. I have a few more. And then we have Summer. Let me see. Oh, it's a YouTube. I can't look at it right now. Hold on. Let me get out of this. Okay. All right, guys. Let me see. Do I have any more? I got the Summer Wells one up here. You want to know what happened? Basically, they just left their cell phones and Mom got worried. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she has a bra on. Oh, Lord. For me, yeah. I'm glad she's wearing a bra. Most people do wear bras in public, for crying out loud, but I'm not going to judge Kandis for not wearing a bra. I don't know. I just thought the milk carton and oh God. can we focus on something that's not so fucking ridiculous? Seriously. Like, who gives a shit? Yeah, I care my own personal life, but what do I look like projecting what I do on somebody else? Kandis maybe hates bras, all right? Maybe she wants to let them puppies and take them out on a walk. You know, she's got a missing kid. You know. Let me be honest. Good luck. I have like 2 favorite bras. So what if I can't find these bras? I may be doing a press conference braless too, for crying out loud. Oh, I just think people are focused on the wrong shit, man. Free range. Maybe she wanted to let them puppies, you know, breathe a bit, for crying out loud. Fine, girl. Do it. Okay, I did see this one. I did have this one. It's just a quick one. I didn't look into it. I just saw it and saved it. I wanted to go over it because I think it's current. I mean, I think it just happened. Uh-oh, I have a spinning wheel. Well, I don't have the spinning wheel yet, but I will soon, it looks like. Here we go. Uh-oh. Rapid City Police Department. Missing 13-year-old. The Rapid City Police Department is seeking the public's help to locate 13-year-old Megan Curley. She was last seen in the 400 block of East Fairlane Drive around 9 p.m. Last night. And this is new. Police have checked numerous locations since she was reported missing this morning. Megan was last observed wearing a black Nike sweater, Champion sweatpants. Anyone with any information about her whereabouts should contact police immediately. 605-394-4131. Now, y'all know why that number sounds familiar, because that was one of the phone numbers that we read when we went over all those missing Indigenous people. So that's why that number, well, it sounded familiar to me. It may not to y'all, but, and let's see. There was something else. What was that? There was a missing, the guy, Chris Gomez. He's a pedophile hunter. He has a TikTok. I share, some of y'all that follow me on Facebook, I share a lot of his stuff. But there was a girl, you can see him on a camera, a night camera, a deer camera, that's what they're called. Her and a guy, and he's carrying a gun, like it's a full-on deal. Like she's a minor, and he's an adult. Like, God, get somebody your own age. So this is Megan Curley, 13 years old. She was last seen 400 block East Fairlane Drive around 9 p.m. This is Rapid City. Let me see. Nike, black Nike sweater, Champion sweatpants. Anybody has any information, you are asked to call 605-394-4131. And this is what she looks like. Let me hop back over here to y'all. Let's see. Turn into a breast conference. I know, right? Y'all are still going on about the breasts and the boobs. Well, those of y'all should be so lucky to have boobs to have breasts in. Because some of us don't, okay? So, you just wear your little bras out, you blessed turds. Okay, let's me see. Oh, guys, okay, so do y'all remember a couple days ago, I posted an Amber Alert out of Nashville, and it was canceled like the next day? So let me show you this, and then we will wrap up with Sweet Baby Summer and all the stuff and the myth that is Dawn Wells. The entity, should I say, not the myth. Okay, so this happened. Let me show y'all this. I shared this the other day. Hold on. The screen didn't share. What did I say? Did I see the one you sent me, 5-year-old foster runaway? No, I didn't, Shar. I haven't checked. I will have to. Donate because you don't like bras. I know, right? A lot of people don't. Me, on the other hand, you won't catch me without one. Okay, I'm just going to catch y'all up. All right, let's see. So the baby was found safe, right? I'm going to show you. I'm about to fall out. This one had me so irritated. You know. And
every 2 minutes,
I
a woman
not,
in the
you
US
know what?
is diagnosed with breast
sometimes
cancer.
you gotta call a spade a spade. If you're stupid, you're stupid.
And that's why when others look away, we lean in.
What the hell?
We're fighting alongside patients because we know one moment can change
Why
everything.
can't I cut this down? This is so
With your
stupid.
help, more moments of hope are possible. Join our fight.
It won't let me cut it
Save
down.
lives.
So y'all are forced to watch this ad. Sorry.
Morning, Metro Police are searching for this woman. This is Brandy Rhodes right there. They say that she is believed to have stolen an abandoned car with a 1-year-old child inside of it last night. It all started at the Inglewood Kroger right there on Gallatin Pike. And News 4's Ryan Breslin is actually live there for us this morning. So, Ryan, do we have any knowledge of how this child is doing this morning?
I love you too, Nancy.
Yeah, good morning to you, Brittany. We do. The 1-year-old boy was said to be unharmed and sleeping when police found that.
Y'all want to know a fun fact? I literally lived 3 minutes from this Kroger, like, for a good chunk of my adult life. Like, I know exactly where it's at. This Kroger parking lot actually is one of the most annoying Kroger parking lots in the history of parking lots because of the way it's set up. But I digress. But y'all going to fall out when I see this other camera footage, for crying out loud.
Car just a short distance from the Kroger early this morning. Now, Metro Police say that 1-year-old Nolan Ishimway's parents left him in the unlocked running car around 6 p.m. to go into Kroger.
It's a grocery
surveillance
store.
Footage captured in the parking lot, they believe 33-year-old Brandy Rhodes walked up to
She's
the
still
Ford
missing
Focus
from
around
my understanding. Well,
6:15,
suspect.
got inside and drove off.
Okay.
It wasn't until about 7 p.m. that police say the parents left the grocery store and realized their car was gone with their baby inside. Around midnight, the car was spotted by an alert citizen parked in a parking lot in front of an empty building in the
That's
900
not far at
block
all.
of Home Road, which is just across Gallatin Pike from the Kroger.
Yep.
1-year-old Ishimway was asleep inside. Again, Metro Police are continuing to look for Brandy Rhodes in this case. She's 33 years old.
Being a whole piece of shit that she is. Oh, I am so not done. Y'all are not going to believe the next one I'm about to show you. And praise God, I have a fucking update. That's good. Freaking update. Sorry, you non-cussers. I definitely apologize for that. So, looky what we have here. This is amazing. And I'm so happy about this. Oh, what was that? Nashville PD. Thank you, Nashville Police Department. Charge parents with child endangerment after your child was taken during an Amber Alert. Good. Good. Why? Because you're idiots. Who the hell leaves a car running, keys in it, unlocked car with a damn 1-year-old in it? What in the fuck? There was two of y'all. You took your ridiculous asses into the damn store without your own child. Why? Why couldn't somebody just sit in the car? What? This story is so freaking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, it let me mute that one. It wouldn't let me mute the other one. So ridiculous. I think this is, they have surveillance of this damn lady taking the damn car. It's insane. Like the camera surveillance from the Kroger. Oh my gosh, man. I'm glad they got charged. Hell, sometimes these parents don't get charged for leaving their damn kid in the car like that. There was one a while back that was like that.
And good evening, everyone. Tonight, we pick up where we left off last night at 10 o'clock in the case of a stolen car with a baby inside, swiped from outside an East Nashville Kroger.
Tonight, police are still looking for the woman you see here in...
And this, I don't know if this is in the description, but this is, hold on. I can't remember. It's a local channel news for Nashville NBC. I'm going to try here. Let me do this. I'm just going to, and then I will put it in the, whatchamadoodle, in the chat below.
Surveillance video driving off in this blue Ford Focus.
Hey,
Police
AP.
issued an Amber Alert at 11:30 last night.
News 4's Cameron Taylor is live at the Inglewood Kroger. That's along Gallatin Pike. And Cameron, that Amber Alert is what sparked a critical phone call.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it really did, Tracy and Marius. A woman called it in, not knowing if it was the right car, but it turns out it was. And that car wasn't found too far away from this Kroger you see here, just down the road. And tonight, we're also finding out the parents of the 1-year-old are facing charges too.
Good.
Take a close look,
Look at
as
this
a woman
idiot.
walks across this East Nashville Kroger parking lot. Police say that woman is 33-year-old Brandy Rhodes. They tell News 4
Looking
she
like
walked
a
up to
meth
blue Ford
forest.
Focus, got inside, and drove off.
I don't know who drives my car.
Do you think that somebody stole your car? Think somebody stole it?
Yes.
Police say the
What
parents of the
accent?
1-year-old left him alone in the unlocked running car while they went grocery shopping around 6 o'clock Wednesday night. When they walked outside, their baby and car were...
Oh, do. We're just gonna go grocery shopping. The baby's fine. He can't really walk. He's strapped in. No worries. We have the car running. He'll be fine. He's not a pet. And even if he was, how stupid. Let's say the baby is completely out of the scenario. Who in the hell in their right mind that lives in Nashville, okay? Inglewood, Nashville, for fuck's sake, leaves their car unlocked any damn ways. I mean, it's not smart. It's not smart. But then you have an added addition of a most precious jewel. How stupid can you fucking be? Seriously. Take better care of your children. This was the dumbest shit ever. This woman could have taken your child to her local meth dealer because look at her. She's all the way drugged up. It's not a shock, okay? She's obviously on something. You can look at her and tell, right? I can't believe these idiots. Like, they did everything wrong. I mean, they probably walked out and forgot their damn groceries as well. Like, I mean, they did everything wrong. This is so stupid.
were gone. The father is the one who called 911 just after 7.
Did you say your baby was in the car when it was stolen?
Yeah. My
Okay.
baby's in the car.
Stopping around, but
Do you think that somebody stole your car? Think somebody stole it?
Yes.
police
Hey,
say the
Kimmer.
parents of a 1-year-old left him alone in the unlocked running car while they went grocery
Right?
shopping around 6 o'clock Wednesday night. When they walked out,
Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What happened? What happened? I don't know what happened, y'all. I got kicked out.
Reward your team with something they'll love or thank your loyal customers. They've earned it.
I don't know what happened, y'all. Hold on.
OmniCard lets you choose from custom MasterCard and Visa prepaid cards or
I don't
gift
know.
cards
Kick
from
me
hundreds of popular retailers, restaurants, spas, and more. Digital or physical.
Come on.
Whether a single card or bulk order. Finding the right rewards has never been easier. OmniCard. More rewards, less
on.
hassle. Order today.
And good evening, everyone. Tonight, we pick off where we left off last night at 10 o'clock in the case of a stolen car with a baby inside, swiped from outside an East Nashville Kroger.
Tonight, police are still looking for the woman you see here in surveillance video driving off in this blue Ford Focus. Police issued an Amber Alert at 11:30 last night.
News 4's Cameron Taylor is live at the Inglewood Kroger. That's along Gallatin Pike. And Cameron, that Amber Alert is what sparked a critical phone call.
yeah, it really did, Tracy and Marius. A woman called.
Yeah, y'all bring up another valid point. The guy kind of sounds like he's from another country. Well, last time I checked, most other countries besides America are fucked up. Okay? And America's jacked up. So, like, maybe, well, you know what? I say that. My daughter's best friends. They were her dad, best friend's dad. He was pretty much a refugee. He came over here to have a better life and things like that. So he was very much desensitized to the real horrors that are in, Tennessee and Nashville and just America in general, because Mexico was so awful, right? Like their uncle got beheaded. Like, I mean, they have a real but it's just as bad. But I would think under no circumstances would you ever leave a 1-year-old alone. Like, these people are insane.
Called it in, not knowing if it was the right car, but it turns out it was. And that car wasn't found too far away from this Kroger you see here, just down the road. And tonight, we're also finding out the parents of the 1-year-old are facing charges too. Take a close look as a woman walks across this East Nashville Kroger parking lot. Police say that woman is 33-year-old Brandy Rhodes. They tell News 4 she walked up to a blue Ford Focus, got inside, and drove off.
I don't know who drives my car.
Do you think that somebody stole your car? Think somebody stole it?
Yes.
Police say the parents of a 1-year-old left him alone in the unlocked running car while they went grocery shopping around 6 o'clock Wednesday night. When they walked outside, their baby and car were gone. The father is the one who called 911 just after 7.
You say your baby was in the car when it was stolen?
Yeah. My
Okay.
baby's in the car. Yes.
During the nearly 7-minute call, you can hear the baby's mother sobbing in the background. It wouldn't be until 11:30 when the TBI issued an Amber Alert. 30 minutes later, a woman spotted the car and called 911.
I think I may have found the card for that missing little boy.
It was found less than half a mile from the Kroger.
It's down the street from the location that I think that they took the child from.
Baby Nolan was asleep and unharmed.
Look how precious this little guy is. Like, this story is crazy. They still haven't caught this woman. So, 6:30 it happened? Amber Alert didn't go out till 11:30. But they said the baby was asleep. He was asleep. Like, this could have been so much worse.
Police say the parents are now being charged by citation with child endangerment, which is a misdemeanor.
Good. What? Wait, what? It's a fucking misdemeanor?
And again, police are still looking for that woman accused of stealing a car and kidnapping a baby. If you have any information that could help, give police a call.
Oh, she's in some kind of a den right now, smoking her brains out, praising God she didn't get charged with kidnapping. Hey, Josh and Erica. Let's see, maybe it's my age, LOL, but in my day, hold on a second. Let me go back up. It jumped. Maybe it's my age, but in my day, rich kids were the popular kids, the cool kids to speak. Yeah, I agree. In my day too. Yeah, I'll be 42 in November. Let's see. Bless him. Punch them all. Yeah, I agree. How do they not get her? She's still on the run. Beaver, we are used to your cussing. I know. I try. I know some people are sensitive to it, so I try not to be, AP. How about Grand Theft Auto and kidnapping? Yeah, I wonder what they will end up charging her with. Can you imagine? You're like, oh, my drug dealer's gonna love this. He's gonna love this. I got a whole entire car. Oh shit! Like, literally, from where they found that baby on Hart Lane is literally a hop from this Kroger. I mean, it's like it's not too far. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. So yeah, she's still on the run, but they did actually charge the parents. Like, I cannot believe they charged them. I'm glad they charged them. But yeah, we've seen it where people leave their kids in the car, and either with the hot car deaths, a lot of time the parent doesn't even get charged. Look at Sanaya. What was that baby's last name? I can't remember. But it was in Las Vegas. Y'all remember the guy was trying to find a good quote on somebody to get his keys out of the car, right? There's police. Like, it's a scene. It's a whole scene. These people are around the car. He refuses to bust the window because his car is so precious, right? Dillard. What was that baby's name? Zanaya. I don't know. But they dismissed his charges. The girl was probably thinking she was hallucinating when she saw the child in the back seat. Probably. She was like, oh, shit. Because you could see on the whole surveillance, like, you could see she's looking, like she walks. Yeah, you remember that case too. Yes. It's crazy. If the dad was foreign, could possibly look at, yeah. I mean, it does seem a little weird. Like, you leave your car running, you leave it open. But then if it was a setup, they wouldn't have called the police. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. She probably thought the baby was government drone tracking her because she was. Well, she snapped back in really quick. Thank God, because the baby was safe, right? I mean, but so I think I have one. I think I have one more, and then we could just like open talk about Summer. I'm not going to show the interview, not the interview room, but profiling the behavioral room. Good grief. The behavior panel, if I could speak today, for crying out loud. So look at this. I saw this too. I wanted to bring this to y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. Craziness. Holly, middle teacher, accused of having sexual relations with a 14-year-old student, bonds out of jail. I know she did, and she probably got lesser charges. Oh, sweetie doesn't want to be seen on camera after diddling little kids in a position of authority. Boy, ain't that cute? Piece of shit. This is Channel News 7, Miami.
First here at 4:30, a teacher concealing her face as she walks out of a South Florida jail. Hello again, everybody. But her face was front and center while meeting with a judge.
She's accused of a disturbing crime against a student. And Raphael Paris live in Hialeah, where she used to teach, Raphael.
Yeah, so this morning, instead of being in class teaching her students, one Hialeah middle school teacher spent her morning in jail.
AP says, God bless us in Florida. AP, I know that shit's right. Girl, Florida be taking L after L after L. Oh my gosh, it is a different breed in Florida. I hate that too because it's so beautiful.
With her face covered and attorneys leading the way, 31-year-old Brittany Lopez Murray walks out of jail Tuesday afternoon. The Hialeah middle school theater teacher and 2017 Rookie Teacher of the Year accused of having a sexual relationship with a 14-year-old former student. She didn't want
31 years old. What is... And listen, we got to break this stigma too, you know, to where how people look at these cases. You know, what do you say? You know, the kids are like, oh God, I bet if this was a YouTube video, I bet this video's got comments. Oh, teachers wasn't doing that when I was in school. Oh, what a lucky kid. Because it happens to a boy and the woman is an older, maybe attractive. I don't think she's attractive, but to some people, they might think, you know, she's a kid diddler. So to me, she's instantly gross for life, right? Why are these cases looked at differently? Huh? We need to stop this. I've been wanting to talk about it over here. I never got time, but Oscar De La Hoya came out a few months ago and said that he was abused by his babysitter and it fucked him up mentally. It jacked him up. And he can't openly talk about it because guess what? Men can't be victims like that. Well, why can't they? It's child abuse. It's child abuse. It's child abuse. It's illegal. It's wrong. It's no different. If she would have been a 31-year-old gym teacher who happens to have a penis, right? And it would have been a little girl, a 13, 14-year-old girl. Oh, you burn the damn school down, you know?
to speak to reporters, but her attorney giving a brief statement.
We want to urge everybody to just remain calm. We have to wait until all the facts and evidence unfold. We don't want anybody to jump into any conclusions.
Hey, Jennifer.
According to the arrest report, the victim was one of Lopez Murray's students in the 7th
Lopez
and 8th
Murray.
grade, but now attends Westland Hialeah Senior High School. Cops say she and the 14-year-old had multiple sexual encounters since August. Officials became aware of the situation after the victim's sister found explicit text messages and photos exchanged between him and Lopez Murray. The arrest report goes on to
Oh, the sister found. Oh, you know that sister was like, "Oh, let me give you this smoke diddling my little baby brother. Let me hand it to ya."
to say during summer vacation, Lopez Murray sent the victim a long text message where she expressed her feelings towards him and how she felt about him. The sister told her parents about what happened, and they called police.
It's really sad.
We spoke to parents picking up their kids from Hialeah Middle.
This is school. I mean, when you bring your kids here, they're supposed to be safe.
Lopez Murray faces multiple charges, including...
Look at her. Rapid blink. On point. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like she looks like she's been mind programmed or something. Like, I'm so glad they put the turtle suit on her and they had the mat. Like she just looks like a criminal. I'm so happy about this. And she didn't have the luxury of wearing, you know, like a dressy suit and, you know, fixing her hair and her makeup. And listen, you can Google the statistics. Female perpetrators, they get lesser sentences. Okay. If they're convicted, especially in crimes like this, You see it all the time. Y'all think, oh, that does it. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Y'all go look at the Netflix about Aaron Hernandez. Jose Baez, he talked about the first time he walked in the courtroom with him, and he heard the women talking about how attractive he was. He said, "There's my angle." Same thing applies. Same thing applies, man.
3 counts of molestation of a child 12 to 16 years old, and offenses against multiple charges, including.
And here, this is supposed to be safe.
Lopez Murray faces multiple charges, including 3 counts of molestation of a child 12 to 16 years old, and offenses against students by authority figures. She posted bond Tuesday morning, but appeared before a judge who gave her a stay-away order.
No contact with this child, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of his home and school at all times.
Notice she almost said place of employment, but he's too young to work. Oh, God, man. So let's look at this whole piece of shit. Lock your kids up, because Turtle Lady right here that you see in your bottom corner, she's on the prowl. Okay, let me get a better picture of this whole piece of shit. This is her, Ninja Turtle X. Okay, she's on the island of misfit idiots. All right, lock your kids up. She's a kid diddler. Okay, I don't care. You don't just take an interest in a damn kid and you're teaching. What? Oh my God, these stories really enrage me. They really make me so mad. Hey, Sean. Okay, let me see. Yeah, what a creeper, right? Like, what a stinking creeper. Yeah, she's out. Of course she's out. You know, and sometimes these idiots, they move out of the area to another state and they're teaching somewhere else and nothing even happens. It's crazy. Like, what are you doing, ma'am? Like, I saw the one picture of you where you were fixed up. I mean, you could have pulled something. Ugh. Kids, man. Kids. Ugh. Glad they got her ass. I'm glad that sister saw those text messages and she was able to jump in, you know. And I'm glad the parents didn't sweep it under the rug, because guess what? That also happens. That also happens. Now, WVLT 8, Knoxville, Tennessee, you better be so nice to me. So nice. We're going to pause. We're going to take adequate breaks, okay? But we're going to go over this new, footage of Dawn Wells. Hold on. I got to refresh it. So, we're going to take pauses. So, you better not come for me. I'm telling you now. Going to be so mad. It's fair use.
Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup.
Hold on. All right.
Talking about details in the Summer Wells investigation. He hasn't done it yet until now. Her father is also showing us a path he claims, a little used path, he claims a kidnapper used to abduct his daughter.
Hey, Stephanie.
And then disappear without a trace.
Our Erica Lunsford walked that trail with.
Hold on. Let me get back. Let's see. You had COVID. Oh my gosh. I hope you're okay. Island of Misfit. Yeah, I know, right? They need to all go there. They need to all go there. Let's just put them all on a damn island and torch it. I kid.
Wells and sat face to face with Sheriff Ronnie Lawson in a WVLT exclusive interview.
Now 114 days.
So what do y'all think too? Well, I'm going to let it play a little bit, but I am going to be stopping. Y'all don't get mad at me. Listen, the link is in the damn description. If you want to, I understand it's annoying, but I can't, I've worked real hard on this fucking channel. I don't want, you know what I mean? So what do y'all think? Behavior panel, do you think at some point either, do you think somebody talked to Dawn and was like, listen, man, you're going about this the wrong way. Messing around on Facebook and YouTube, you need to really, You need to revamp your image. Do you think somebody set him down? Like, I wonder, because he is moving differently. Don Wells is moving differently recently. Now, the behavioral panel, I think it said there's happened on the 24th. I'm almost positive it said September 24th. And he reached out to them. So now he's reached out to them, and not this one, the one Ainsley Daniels works at, which is WHAL. I'm almost positive he reached out to them too. So I wonder, and I think it's good. I think he should have never moved the other way, but I'm glad he is, trying to at least clean it up,
After the little girl was reported missing. Erica, you've learned a lot. Tell us more.
That's right. Summer's father tells me he believes the trouble started
Natasha.
at the basement door, a door he says her brothers often left unlocked and wide open.
So we'd get on them a lot, and so you can't do that, but it just, we always find it open a lot of times and stuff. So we tried to control that, but they couldn't control it 100% of the time.
Dawn Wells tells me Summer was last seen going to the basement to play with her toys. Her 3 older brothers upstairs. Her mother and
I did hear about the Zodiac. I did.
Her toys. Her 3 older brothers upstairs. Her mother and grandmother in the yard facing away from the basement door. And Dawn Wells at work.
We don't know if someone was waiting in the basement or if she come outside here and went to the swing. All we know is she went down the basement.
Wells says he believes someone was lurking at the top of a dog trail, just feet away from the basement door. He says the predator,
Don Wells, Natasha too. Don Wells, he's got a new Facebook page, which is why I didn't see it originally, because we were friends on Facebook. I'm glad he's doing things different. He's got a brand new Facebook. I think he has like 34 friends. Okay. I swear before he was like, yeah, I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. He did a video and I can show it. It's public. It's just a video. But what is creepy to me is that there's somebody in Summer's swing. There's a little girl in Summer's swing. He did this yesterday afternoon. It was a video he did himself, and it's no talking. But it was so, I can't really describe, but it moved me around when I saw this little girl with long, gorgeous hair and Summer swing. I don't know. It just weirded me out.
Somehow managed to snatch Summer, then raced down the steep hill as she struggled.
I just see us walk down through here.
The trail was not an easy walk. To get down the rugged hill, Wells and I had to hold on to trees. I struggled not to trip or even fall on tree roots.
And you can slide a little bit.
So the dogs kind of came down this trail here.
Yeah.
It's pretty steep.
Yeah. I didn't know the dogs even had a trail down through here until the police dogs followed it all the way to the road.
Wells says he overheard authorities say search dogs followed Summer's scent down the trail to the road before losing it. He painted a vivid picture of a kidnapping, telling me a neighbor likely heard Summer scream.
I think whoever grabbed her probably...
Wait a minute. What does that mean, likely? I thought she did hear Summer scream. Well, I guess she heard a scream. So, okay.
Scream.
I think whoever grabbed her probably had her mouth covered, and I think she was gasping for air by the time she got down here somewhere, because our neighbor heard a scream, a really funny scream.
He does.
I think they just carried her to a vehicle and threw her in there and took her.
Look at that. Look at that area, y'all. This is the house. Mine is like this, except for there's trees around. There's a drive about, but like there's a driveway, open field. We have TVA running through our yard, or through our field. It's huge. We're on 21 acres, but that's how it is, except for there's trees in the yard and then there's trees all around, but there's an opening. They don't even have the luxury of a, wide opening. It's just terrain. It's crazy.
Somewhere far away from here.
Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson has not publicly commented on specifics of the case until now. I asked Sheriff Lawson about Wells' claims. Did dogs follow Summer's scent down the trail to the main road? The sheriff says yes.
The dogs had a pretty good trail on track for a little while, but then it disappeared. But they lost scent when they come to the road. And sometimes canines, they will lose the scent when it changes different type. Where they maybe went from the gravel to the pavement.
And did a neighbor hear a scream?
Best I recall, it's been a couple months ago. I think it was unfounded.
What's this? Best I can... Oh, woo, there was a lot with that statement. Best I can recall, it's been a couple months ago. Well, no, sir. I completely reject that. You should definitely know. Okay? Definitely know. Okay? But unfounded. Unfounded. Let's hear that again, guys. Let's hear that again.
A little while, but then it disappeared. But they lost scent when they come to the road. And sometimes canines, they will lose the scent when it changes different type. Where they maybe went from the gravel to the pavement.
And did a neighbor hear a scream?
Best I recall, it's been a couple months ago. I think it was unfounded.
Wells tells me the family
Unfounded.
home on Ben Hill Road is surrounded.
Unfounded, like it didn't happen or nothing came up from it. How can he say that? Unfounded. How can he say that? I'm not saying it's not unfounded. I'm saying I wonder why he says that. Is it a credibility thing? Man. Oh, man. I have so many questions about that.
Pavement.
And did a neighbor hear a scream?
Best I recall, it's been a couple months ago. I think it was unfounded.
Wells tells me the family home on Ben Hill Road is surrounded by drug dealers and buyers.
You get all kinds, with the drug trade, and there are.
Wow.
We've seen quite a bit of stuff surrounding the meth thing. We had parked in our neighbors caught them parked at our road.
Girl, trail cams. This place is so ridiculously rural. Like a lot. There's not a lot of. You have to want to know and take the time, and some trail cams can run expensive. They're not. These people down here. This seems like a poverty-stricken area. I guess there's. I don't need to skirt around it. The poverty is very high in this county. So I would say there's not a lot of deer camps and stuff because people don't afford it. They don't even think about that unless we have them here, but people hunt, hunt deers. So, here, and we have them, all throughout, but, that's something you got to purchase, upkeep with them and change them out. The save cards, all that stuff, it all costs, a small little bit of money, which if you don't have money to begin with for ends meet, you're not thinking about different stuff like that.
Seen quite a bit of stuff surrounding the meth thing. We had parked in our neighbors.
Knock your broke, Shar.
Parked at our road in our driveway in the middle of the night or early in the morning and stuff like that, and run them off, and they get mad and they raise Cain, and we've had quite a bit of problems.
But Sheriff Lawson tells me Wells lives on a quiet street.
I've heard rumors of, there is maybe a drug dealer on that road, but it's just like anywhere. Ben Hill Road is no different than any other roads in Hawkins, Sullivan, or any other county, as far as even Knox County. We all have drug problems, but no, that's not that problem. That's not correct either.
So what he's saying is there's not like a mafia drug den cell right next to Don Wells' house, which is what Don Wells would want everybody to think. That is, it's like a little war zone down there. It's just like you can't even walk barefooted. You're going to get a syringe in your foot. This is what, this is the picture Don Wells wants you to believe in one breath. And then in the next breath, he didn't even know how bad it was where he lived. So I appreciate Ronnie saying, hey, yeah, I think there may be a drug dealer down there, but, at the same time, it's no different. It's not like an abundance of just, that road's no different than any other road. So.
Yeah, we all have drug problems, but No, that's not that problem. That's not correct either.
It's not like a hot spot.
No, it's not a hot spot. And it's a dead end road. So there's very little traffic, if any.
Don Wells says he doesn't know why anyone would take his daughter, but isn't shocked by the disappearance of a child.
There's a lot of missing children.
But Sheriff Lawson says children don't just go missing, especially in Hawkins County.
No, ma'am, wait.
Well, Shar, I guess that's a valid point. Well, maybe Ronnie Larson would have all the reason in the world to say that because maybe he's diddling, okay? Or peddling. But I don't really believe that either. But I guess he would answer differently. But I really think the way his his mouth is all puckered, he probably wants to say, please stop believing half this shit that is spewing out of the Wells family, because, which it's not just the Wells family. There's plenty of speculation and corrupt cops, if you go looking for it in this county, but it's every county. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just can't jump back off in the rabbit hole trying to stay, rational, sane.
They don't have any other missing children.
At Summers
He
Hilltop
says no
home,
other missing
Wells
children.
showed me a refrigerator. He says Summer played on.
I will say this too, though. I did jump off a rabbit hole. I found a video and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe blah, blah, blah. And in this video, it talks about all the missing kids in the area. I couldn't find the flyers. So here I am on my cell phone. Hey, are these kids, Lucas and somebody, it was 2 kids, blonde hair, blue eyes, right? Brothers. They were found. Okay. So you can find a lot of things out there, but if you're not making sure and you're not running down exactly where it is to make sure this is not the case now, at face value, oh my God, that is a lot of missing kids. Well, half of them have been found. You know what I mean? So you have to vet shit,
I don't know what else she did. What in the world is that?
And we walked. To
Wait,
Summer's
what the
Swing.
fuck is he talking about? What was that?
I don't know what else she did.
At Summers Hilltop home, Wells showed me a refrigerator. He says Summer played on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what else she did. What in the world is that?
And we walked to Summer's Swing.
That's her favorite. Yeah, she likes to twirl.
Don Wells is pleading for his daughter's return.
Whoever has her will have mercy, and please let her come home.
Sheriff Lawson says investigators remain committed to finding Summer.
Everyone in Summer's case is still a suspect.
Wow.
Don Wells tells me he didn't know the dog trail existed until after Summer disappeared.
Or that he was living in a drug-infested area, or that there was pedos all around him. He was at work. He didn't really know anything. And then he knew everything, right? So I am glad that Don is cleaning his act up. I'm glad that he is trying to make a difference. But y'all seen the back and forth, right? Don says this is going on, and Ronnie Larson's like, no, there's no missing kids. No, there may be a house on that road, but it's not like, don't believe the hype. So, there it is.
Talked to Summer's mother before as well. She was not a part of this story. Where was she when you were doing these interviews?
Kandis was at the home during the interview, but she didn't want to talk and she stayed inside.
What about this, Erica? Does the sheriff still believe that the public can help find Summer?
No.
Sheriff Lawson says he wants people in the Beach Creek area to keep looking for signs of Summer, especially pieces of clothing that could still turn up in fields. Investigators also need help finding that red Tacoma truck seen in the area near the time of Summer's disappearance. It has a ladder rack and white buckets in the bed.
Still haven't found that. All right.
All right, let me get back to y'all. I'm just trying to.
After something, telling me a neighbor.
To the police.
All right, let me get back here to y'all. Well, guys. Hey, Mariah. Hey, baby. No, I didn't count the blinks. I didn't count the blinks this time. So what do y'all think? The fact of this might give you damn should be talking. Hey, Sana. Welcome, baby. He keeps Kandis' mouth shut. Well, I got news. You wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. You ain't shutting my mouth about nothing. I think if Kandis wanted to talk, she would talk. She talked to Chris Madonna, right? She talked to him. I'm glad. Oh, man, I know it turned into, whatever, but I am so glad that that interview was out there because she wouldn't have not one single fan if he had not made her look human in that video. I think he did an amazing job at making Kandis appear human. And, so you would suggest watching let me see. What does that say? True crime commentary. They really yeah, I do from time to time. Yeah, I do from time to time. I try not to. I've gotten to where I'm trying not to watch as much other stuff because I don't want to. For one, I don't want to go in a rabbit hole, and I don't want to regurgitate shit that I hear from somebody else. I'll try to vet my own things. But yeah, it's Sana. Welcome to the stream, baby. So it's so crazy. He said that scream is unfounded. There's a motorcycle gang shootout in Florida. Really? I didn't see that. So the scream, the sheriff says, is unfounded. So let's see. Sana says it would be great to put eyes on her every day and make sure she's okay. Yeah. I call BS on the truck too. Judge Grady is going to do a press conference. Let me tell you something. He's probably one of my favorites. Judge Grady. He's amazing down there in Florida. There's another one too who is Genesee County. Who's going to both be on Dr. Phil soon? Kandis and Dawn? Do you think? Or do we know? So what do y'all think about the behavioral panel? What do y'all think about that? I don't know what I think about it, honestly. Let me see. I think I got everything I don't want to talk about today. I do have Kandis Harris in the description, but we'll have to talk about her another day. We talked about her a little bit Wednesday, but who's going to be on Dr. Phil, Tracy? Yeah, I'd be yelling from the rooftop too. Let's see. So there's a gang shootout in Florida. You don't see that too often, huh? Oh, Dr. Phil is going to shred them up and put them in rehab. So they are going on Dr. Phil? Is this like a real thing? Have they said that? Or are y'all just assuming? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I want to show y'all something too. Let me get them pulled up. And I only got a couple because, we're not gross. But we try not to be intrusive. Okay, hold on. Let me get them pulled up and then I'll show y'all something. Give me a second. I can't see the chat, so. Okay, let's see. Breaking laundry search update. Federal gun for. I seen the message, Natasha. Let me see. All right. Hold on. All right. Let me see. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm downloading a couple pictures I want to show y'all. Man. So sad. All right. Let me see. Okay, let me get back here to y'all. All right. I downloaded some pictures I want to show y'all. Let me see. When would they be sent? Former Meyer shares pretty good too. Oh, yeah? You don't know. I was just saying. Yes, I agree. Hey, Missouri Mom. Hey, Missouri Mom. Let me see. Let me see. Hello. Welcome, baby. Welcome. Jennifer. Hey, baby. Miss Most, but you will watch on playback. No worries. Welcome, honey. They should go on Dr. Phil. I guess. Maybe. Hell, I don't know. Macon. You hear a Southern accent? Yeah, I'm in Tennessee. Absolutely. I live in Middle Tennessee. Welcome, honey. You can't find an update on the 2 boys that went missing 2 months ago. Adopted dad played it. Oh, Orrin and Orson. Yeah, they are still missing. In December, it'll be a year. It'll be a year in December. Haven't heard nothing. But Judy Ron in Midwest EquiSearch, I think they got something going on. So make sure you go sub up to Judy Ron's channel because in addition to billboards and things like that, like I'm almost positive when I was listening to him the other day about Orrin and Orson that he said that they had planned that they're doing something up there soon. So make sure you keep touch with Judy Ron's channel. That way, you know, you can hear updates and stuff. But I think it's great what he's doing. How do I want to do this? I guess I could. Yeah, let me do this. Okay. All right. All right, let me show y'all this. So, you can't keep them at her head. Yeah, I know. It's awful. Don Candace will be on Dr. Phil soon. Okay. Well, cool. I hadn't heard that. You bothered going a gang major. Let's see. Yeah, the gang thing was on a major freeway. Really? I'm going to have to check that out. That's wild. I want to show y'all this. So y'all know I told y'all I had some of our best friends, mine and my hubby's best friends. They are up there vacationing. Yeah, y'all can see it. So, and they are in the Grand Teton Mountains. This was a pre-planned vacation, and they have been going, you know, they're going a week. They're doing like a tour. Like they are really out there doing van life right now. So, he snapped 4 pictures, and this is one of them. Yeah. So I asked him, this is the cross. This is where Gabby Petito was at. And I don't know if y'all can see, he didn't get close. You know, the vibes seem weird. But to me, and I didn't even ask him, but it looks like this is an A, a B, and a Y. Now, I could be totally wrong. But this is the cross. This is the stone cross. So, let's see. And this is where the one van was at. This is their van. But, let me see. And they still have the crime scene tape up. I asked him, I was like, was it like a weird scene? You know, was it, did you, because like when I went to, I've never been to like a crime scene per se, I don't guess. Hold on. Had to exit out of that. Oh, I just doxed all my information on accident. Anyways, y'all seen it. But, I asked him, was it like a weird scene? You know, I've never really been to like a crime scene or whatever, but I remember that I went to like 9/11 after it happened, Ground Zero. And I just remember like the vibe was so surreal and weird. And I asked him, I was like, was there a lot of people there or whatever? He said the minute that they pulled up right there, he said there was a park ranger was like, I sure hope you're not planning to camp here. And he's like, no. But he said he felt weird, like in general, just being there, like he wasn't supposed to be there. And I can imagine that being a thing. I was like, you know, he's like, we were going to go here anyways, you know, because I was like, oh, I'm sorry for the pictures. And then I felt bad, but he was like, no, we were going anyways, like before, like this was a pre-planned trip. But he said it was like weird, you know, like he felt like, can you imagine being in a national park and feeling like you don't need to be there at all? Like, because it's just so heavy and dark what happened and what's been happening. You know, it's not just Gabby Petito. There's hundreds of people that go missing and die there. You know what I mean? So it's sad. You're not sure when going to go into a crime scene is feeling like never before. Yeah, like I said, I've never really like been to not that I know of. I mean, not that I know of, but willingly. But yeah, let me see if I can get the one picture back up. Let me see. But and he didn't get close at all. Like he did not get close at all. Well, let me just do this instead of Whatever. Hold on. I just want to pull the one picture up. But yeah, they still said they had the crime scene tape and everything. Well, he didn't say it. You could see it in the pictures. But yeah, he said as soon as he went to where the van was at, the park ranger came up and was like, you don't plan on parking here, do you? And he was like, no, not at all. So hold on, let me share the screen. But yeah, and then that's all I got for today, guys. We'll wrap it up in a second, but all right, there we go. So yeah, it looks like somebody put Gabby and sticks out there too. But let's see. It's almost like you can see the scene or can anyways. I don't know. Research. Personal reasons. Yeah. You afraid of the woods at night already? I know. Well, they went during the day. So, but yeah, it's wild. It's definitely crazy. But yeah. So, and this is exactly where like the van was. Like you can see, like it's crazy. But yeah, they still have, I mean, obviously they still had the crime scene up. That's what I did. Here we go. We've already seen that one. I'm just going to exit out because apparently I can't do anything right. So, what do y'all got planned for the weekend? We've had a long stream, guys. We're here 2 hours. Can y'all believe it? I haven't done a 2-hour stream in months. See, oh shit. So, I do got something about Kalishi if y'all are interested. Thank y'all for hanging out with me so early today. This is a shitty day for me, like in general. It's a death day. My dad died some years ago on this day. So thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me extra long today. I was trying to stay busy because the death day, it creeps in. And it just like, the whole week, it like starts seeping into my bones. And it's like this silent grief monster that is just invisible. And it just creeps and creeps. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to stay in bed all day and be a little crybaby bitch. So, and, it's like I was telling somebody earlier, my dad didn't believe in feelings or tears. So it's a good thing. It would be not good if I just sit around being a little baby back bitch all the time. So he would not have wanted that for me. So, but yeah, he's not coming back. And it sucks. All right.
Has the night off. The sheriff says the two people in prison connected to the little girl's death are not being helpful. WHSV's Kayla Brooks is in the newsroom now with this story.
Trying to expand it. It's
yeah,
not
Kyle. Khalisi Kuthriel was reported missing in early September, but hasn't been seen since February. Just over 2 weeks ago, officials said they believe the girl is dead. When Khalisi disappeared, officials say she was in Candy Royer and Travis Brown's care, and the two are in jail in Pennsylvania.
I love that, Missouri mom. I think I'm going to go get my little baby one of those too. Why is this? It's not letting me. Here we go. Here we go. This is about Kalishi, y'all. They are not helpful. Like, they know they're in a recovery effort for her body, right? In the whole pieces of dog shit. Candy, what was her name? I don't know. Her first, Candy Royer, and Travis, I don't know, junkie criminal. I can't remember his whole name, but they're not being helpful. They're still in Pennsylvania waiting on extradition. They said it's going to be a while on the extradition. Police know they're in a recovery effort. These clowns will not be helpful, right? They're not telling where the body is. And it just sucks. It's just like the worst of the worst. It's like the act itself is bad enough, but you want to put the family and everybody through this, man. I bet they plead not guilty. Come on, man.
2 weeks ago, officials said they believe Yeah, Kyle. Khaleesi Kuthrail was reported missing in early September, but hasn't been seen since February. Just over 2 weeks ago, officials said they believe the girl is dead. When Khaleesi disappeared, officials say she was in Candy Royer and Travis Brown's care, and the two are in jail in Pennsylvania where they were arrested. Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith says they're working through digital records to figure out where Khaleesi could be. He
Man.
says investigators have traveled to Westmoreland County Prison near Pittsburgh to speak with Brown and Royer.
They did waive extradition. They're not fighting extradition. Pennsylvania has them in custody there. They are not being as cooperative.
They're not fighting it because they know they got to rock this till the wheels fall off. He may say it here, but it seemed like I read yesterday that it was Candy that did something to the baby. That they think. Where did I read that? It was in the article I read about the extradition, them waiving it. And it's going to be a few months before they do extradite them.
Being as cooperative as we would like when it comes to locating Khaleesi.
A South Greensburg, Pennsylvania district attorney said they'll be extradited after their Pennsylvania court date, which right now is set for November 24th. Smith says they're trying to narrow down where she could be. And if you have information on Royer, Brown, or Khaleesi, contact the Augusta County Sheriff's Office.
Let me rewind and look at this sweet baby. Yeah, they're not being helpful. I can't stand people. It's like it's
24th.
It's not bad enough to kill a baby. You know, you got to put the family dollars. You got to plead not guilty. You can't tell nobody where the body's at. You know, it's just sad. It's just sad. What a dumpster fire. Exactly. Junky ass people. You know, I love you too, AP. Oh, yeah. It's just shit, man. This baby deserves so much better. It's like Olivia, you know, so many people failed this baby. Olivia Jansen out of Kansas City. She was another one. Everybody's standing around. Everybody, a whole family full of damn clowns. You know what I mean? This baby's story is so wild to me. Mom is locked up. Okay. Mom gives her to Candy Royer. She finds out Candy Royer is missing. And she's like, oh no, I gave my baby to her. Well, Travis, the boyfriend, he's a complete criminal, loser, piece of shit, whole bitch. You know, all of those things. So it's just stupid. It's ridiculous. And there was a whole aunt that offered to take this child, right? It's so awful, man. It's like she didn't, you know? It's awful. It's really awful. And they know this baby's deceased. They said they went and searched the house where they was at. Yeah, exactly, Shar. They went and searched the house where this baby was at, where they are all at together, Candy, Travis, and Khaleesi. And then the next day, they say that they're in a recovery effort. So I've always wondered, and I know more will come out. Right now, they're just trying to find her, but I wonder if it's like a Gannon Stout situation to where they know a crime happened and they're just looking for the body. Like, is the house in such a way that they could tell a crime happened? God, this freaking beret, this beanie's driving me crazy. But I wonder if the house was in such a scene that they, you know, thought something happened there. That's why they know they're in a recovery. Or is it surely based on this fact that she's not with them? But I wouldn't think that was it, because then they would still be looking for a missing child. So they definitely have evidence to suggest they're looking for a deceased baby, you know? So it's just sad. This baby, look at her little sweet face in the one Christmas pictures. Oh yeah, and the one lady, like all the people coming out looking for her, I was like, y'all look sketchy as hell too. Y'all look like the one lady, she posts all these Christmas pictures. The kid's got cigarette burns on her feet and shit. Like, it looked like her ear had been bit, like crazy shit. This baby was abused. It appeared. She was abused right before her death. I'll just say that. You know, I'm not God. I don't know everything, but the baby was being abused. You know, she was not being taken care of. So, all right, guys. I guess I'm gonna get off of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I really do. Yeah, I think I may go camping tomorrow with the hubs and the little baby, so that'll be good. So, I don't know. I may have some free time tonight. I always say it when I get free time, but I've got so much crap around here to do. But I may try to do a small live stream. I don't know. I probably won't, but I will try. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here. It's been a great stream. Thank y'all for joining me. I love y'all, and y'all have a good weekend, and you hug and kiss your loved ones. And be kind to yourself. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all my supporters. I love you so big from here to the moon.